7 Into the Dark, and it is the first of a series of adventures called the Vampire Hunt Trilogy. And it's designed for 5th level characters, so the fact that you have 4 of you at 5th level and 1 of you at 10th level makes you a strong party.
My bad.
It's a pretty tough adventure, so I'm going to leave you at strong, even though you guys do have a character with the inspiring leader feat and a character with the healer's feat.
Inspiring leader.
Yeah, and so if you
Hey.
guys want, I would recommend everyone buy a healer's kit, because that healer feat lets him heal you by using a healer's kit charge for quite a bit. It's a d6 plus 4 plus your hit dice, and he can do that once per short rest.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's like having a whole bunch of potions of healing at the cost of 5 silver pieces each. And then also, you all get your renown benefit, which at your rank, you could either take, most of you, a potion of healing or inspiration. So we'll assume everyone's taking the potion of healing, the free one. If you want to take inspiration, type that into chat. Inspiration. Okay, if you're taking inspiration, click on your token, then click the circle down below your token, and then look for the little 3-leaf icon, and that'll indicate that you're starting with inspiration, like I just put on Aaron. My name's Tom. I'm from Kansas, and I'll be your DM tonight. So let's go through the characters. First, we got Brian playing William. Where are you from, Brian? And tell us about William.
I'm from Texas. Can you hear me?
Yep, sure can.
Okay, so I'm from Texas. William's a wood elf. He was raised by humans. So he has dark brown hair, pale skin, and green eyes. He tends to fight at range, and I guess that's about it.
And you just played 8-6, so you just did Purging the Blood, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This will kind of tie into that. Next, we got Zach playing Aaron. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey everyone, I'm from Virginia, and Aaron has a cold this week, but he won't let you die on the battlefield.
Nice. And Aaron will give you guys all a rousing speech before the adventure starts, which will grant you all 8 temporary hit points. So if you double click on your token, you should see a field there that's called THP. It's bar 2. If you type in 8 in both boxes and then save it, you'll get a temporary hit point bar. It'll be the red bar.
Is it bar 2 or bar 1?
I don't know. It might be different on different tokens.
It doesn't say THP, but
well, you changed yours, so yours might be different. Or maybe I created your guy a long time ago. There I got yours, and then William, I'll do his 8 out of 8. Remember, 10 hit points go away first. Okay, that is Aaron. So next we got Fritz playing Gandhi 2.
I'm from Boulder, Colorado. Gandhi 2 is from the far-off land of Malatra, and he's a monk. He traveled all this way to apply his skills for the Order of the Gauntlet.
Nice. Okay, and then we got Jeff and Norlas.
So, I'm Jeff. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Norles is a half-elf rogue raised by humans. He's lived in and moved around through cities all of his life, and he's happy to bring his skills and acquisition to the party.
And he is a Harper agent, and so is Toffer.
Okay.
I'm Ken from Iowa, central Iowa. I'm playing Topher. He's a light cleric. He became a light cleric because he's afraid of the dark. He born and raised in Waterdeep to a mid-level merchant family, and is out seeking to get out from under his family's
Okay, so some of you have already run across one of the masked lords of Waterdeep, and that being one Artur Morlin. And there's a picture of Artur for you. Artur is not only a masked lord of Waterdeep, but he is also a vampire. And I think Aaron even ran across him back in time, maybe 1,000 years ago.
A few, yeah.
So he is an old vampire. And he is actually tasked, you found out in a later adventure, with protecting Waterdeep from other vampires. And him being one, he knows how to do that. Some of you are indebted to him. Some of you ran into his lair following a map accidentally and only escaped because he let you. Many of you have not found a whole lot of treasure in your adventures, but you seem to always get these gold pieces every time you go up a level. And that's because you're indebted to Artur. And Artur is calling in favors. Those of you who haven't met him before, you are contacted by him or one of his underlings. And when you guys arrive to meet with Artur, you meet the rest of the party here. The two Harpers in the party, you're kind of on a spy mission from the faction to see if Artur's really what the faction thinks he is. Really a masked lord, really protecting the city from the vampires. So you're just kind of on a information gathering trip. So Artur, he's a masked lord and a vampire, and he says, "It is my job to keep Waterdeep free from others of my ilk. I desire to contract with you services for this complicated long-term task." And he rolls out a contract that those of you can read over. It basically contracts between you and him that you will be vampire hunters. You'll be allowed to slay vampires. If you were to get into any trouble during such undertaking, the contracting party, being Artur, would provide legal defense for you. And it goes on to stipulate that you must only disclose the specifics of the contract to proper authorities as part of a criminal investigation. Any other disclosures could result in breach of contract. And he asks each of you to sign. And he won't tell you what's next until you do. Anyone not want to sign the contract with Artur?
Oh no, Gandhi, I am very lawful, and I am going to do what I am told because the gauntlet sent me here.
Okay. Once you all sign, Artur says, "Very well." He rolls up the contract, stuffs it away, and underneath one of his draped cloaks, and says, "Now I want you to travel to the Yawning Portal. And I want you to meet there with the proprietor, Durnan. He will have information for you about a way you can locate a back entrance into the dungeon level of Undermountain. When you find that back entrance, I want you to find a group in there called the Undertakers and report back to me what you discover. The Undertakers are a rumored group of vampires who have taken up residence in the dungeon level of Undermountain. It would be a suitable place for my purposes as well, but I want to find out about who these people are first. Durnan can help you with the back entrance. So, be on your way," he says. So after you leave Artur's meeting place, you can travel back out into the city of Waterdeep, the bustling city of Waterdeep. You can purchase equipment and stuff if you want to buy anything. And then the Yawning Portal is in the Castle Ward.
I'll be buying a healer's kit to take in under Martin because I was told we have a healer.
Yes, you do.
Yep, Norlis will do the same.
Okay. You all stop at shops along the way, buy healer's kits, and then you finally make it to the Yawning Portal. So the Yawning Portal, it is, if you've been here before, huge, bustling tavern with a gigantic opening into Undermountain. Multiple levels for spectators to view adventurers coming and going and bet on whether or not they'll return alive. Durnan stands behind the bar and is going about his business making drinks for people when you guys arrive. Who would like to go talk to Durnan?
Topher's talked to him a couple times, so he'll go up and say hello to him and explain that has a location that about the issue.
Okay. He recognizes you. He says, "Hi, Topher. You must be here at Artor's bidding."
That is correct.
Well, I am supposed to help you in looking for a back door to the dungeon level. But you can't just go snooping around, so there is something that I need you to get for me. And if should anyone ask what you're doing, where you're going, you can tell them that's what you're doing. And I really do need it too. So if you can bring back this blue lichen, he reaches under the bar. And he sets up on the counter a vivid blue lichen. He says, "You will find this in the Stonebone Mines, and those mines also happen to contain a back entrance into Undermountain." Now, I understand you're going there to root out some vampires.
Yes, a mission to root out some vampires and to see what sort of trouble they're causing.
He looks you up and down. He looks at the rest of the party up and down, lingering maybe only on Gandhi for a little bit. And he says, "Well, you're in luck. I've heard there are frauds, a bunch of fools playing as vampires. You'll find out for yourselves soon enough, I'm sure, when you go in there. The old entrance to their lair is in the mines, the Stonebone Mines that you'll be heading to. I don't know the exact layout of the place or what dangers it might hold, but I heard that you'll find this blue lichen throughout the place. Bring me as much as you can."
Oh, what are you going to do with this lichen that is blue?
I'm going to be experimenting with brewing a rare drink. It's said to be very potent. If you guys can return with some, you'll get the first batch as soon as I tap the keg.
Is this lichen edible or toxic?
Yes. It is edible. It is toxic. Eating it raw may not be good for you, but it also may enhance some of your abilities.
Oh, and I suppose we don't know until we try it, yes?
There is someone who might know. There's an old Dwarven Druid. He's the person who first told me about the mine and the lichen, and I think he lives up near that mine somewhere.
He lives in the Undermountain.
I
Is he
haven't,
home?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in months. But if you can find his hovel, which is right near the entrance to the mines, he can probably tell you more about what would happen if you were to eat the lichen itself.
Well, I am saying that I am worried because he lives in the Underdark and you have not seen him in months. Perhaps we will not meet him at all.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do.
Did you say what his name was?
His name is Lim. Lim Bluetooth Corgan, an old Dwarven Druid.
Oh, yes, and named the Bluetooth. I am wondering, does he have teeth that are blue because of he is eating this stuff?
I'm sure he is.
I ask him to point out on the map the general entrance of
The Stonebone
where this
Mine.
of the Stonebone Mine, and
He
Topher would
does.
be ready to head that direction.
You guys finish your conversations with Durnan. He doesn't have any more information to relay to you except to be cautious. I've heard the mine's a maze of tunnels and it's dangerously close to collapsing. Good luck. As you leave, you're following your map to the Stonebone Mines. You find the concealed cave outside of Waterdeep. It's actually outside of. It's like a little bit north of Waterdeep, I think. At the entrance to the hidden cave, you see, when you move away some of the brush, a list of names. Looks like Dwarven script, although it's mostly illegible due to weathering and time. You see some symbols beside some of the names, maybe indicating like crafts or professions. You see some picks, some chisels, some barrels, symbols of picks and chisels and barrels. And everyone make a intelligence history check. So to do that, click your token and click your whatever number intelligence.
That's a big old 0, Tom.
That's good, Aaron. Good thing you're a bard. You got a 1 on that. Norlas has got a 17. Okay. Norlas, you recognize some of these symbols. You find one in particular that you say or you think belongs to the lost clan of dwarves that once inhabited Undermountain. So that does indicate that you might find an entrance to Undermountain in here. You know that the dwarves from this clan were all killed or forced to flee by drow invaders. Everyone make a intelligence investigation check. So click your token again, click the intelligence button again. Looking around, William and Gandhi and Nick Norlas, you all spot some markings, some odd markings. Dark blue scratches and some blue dust on the stone floor and the walls. The scratches are made by something denser than stone. And then you hear someone coming. From around a corner of the side of the mountain comes a dwarf, moving ever so slowly. Here he is. As if his bones are made out of stone. His arms moving slowly. He says, "Who are you?" to you guys as he approaches. In common.
Oh, yes, we are just a band of men who are going to help you collect some of the blue lichen. I understand you are a friend of Durlin.
Oh yes, old Durnan. Yes, you're
Durlin
looking for some of his blue lichen. You'll find it inside there, and he points into the mine.
Perhaps you can be a guide.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not moving so well. And he starts drawing with his staff in a dirt covered area of the ground. And he draws out a rough map. And he says, "There's a cave in the mines. Here's where you'll look for it. And there you'll find a huge patch of this blue lichen. I haven't been there myself for some time. Getting too old for that sort of stuff. The
I will
mines are..."
let you in a secret. If you come by the tavern in a few days, perhaps there will be a new batch of beer made in blue.
Very good. Well then, good luck on your travels.
I have heard that there is a gang of thugs operating down here.
I haven't seen anyone come or go through this cave in a long time. You're the first people I've seen.
So a good way to bypass them. Thank you.
So what can you tell us about this lichen?
Well, you see, it's kind of dangerous to eat it. It's kind of chewy, tastes like grass, earthy soil. You know, Your constitutions might not be strong enough for it. To tell you the truth, it'll it'll let you see the writings on the walls down there, though, and let you make sense out of them. And I'm told it can let you communicate with the dead. However, if it's too powerful for you, it'll make you sick. Maybe for hours, maybe for days, if you chew it. So be careful.
Topher takes out a couple pieces of paper and a piece of old charcoal wood and scrapes across the ground where he made the map to make a rough copy for his own, for sort of his own sake.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Now, there's one thing about the cave you're going to. There might be a ghost in there. The ghost of the mine's last living dwarf. I suggest you don't disturb any of the remains if you can. You don't want to get on that ghost's bad side.
So it is not a friendly ghost, you are saying?
Well, you can never be sure of any ghost, but you definitely don't want to disturb the remains.
You can never be sure of any dwarf as well. Fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys leave the limb at the entrance and head on into the Stonebone Mines. The place is covered with dwarven carvings in the walls and the floor. Right in the entrance to the place, you come to a large shaft that descends down into the mountain. There's a ramp with a protective steel railing that circles around and goes down. There's also a jury-rigged wooden elevator with a system of winches and pulleys, with a platform big enough for maybe 3 of you to stand on at a time.
We have 3 humans in the party. Is there some illumination here? Although I have goggles. But
there is not. No, the mine is dark.
Topher always had, because he's afraid of the dark, he always has light on his weapon, his dagger.
We have a cleric of light.
Yes, you should be okay, huh? Okay, good. So there's enough light from outside that you can see, but you light up a light spell on your dagger, and you can see this pit that goes down into the earth. The ramp circles around the pit, descending. There's a little guard room off to the side. There's no one in it. It's all dilapidated and broken down. Looks like there's a couple passageways off, but they actually just end in stone.
Gandhi is peering down to see if it's more than 60 feet.
It is about 100 and, well, more than 60 feet. Yeah.
More than 60 feet. Oh.
Yep.
Topher takes out his 50-foot of rope and ties his dagger to it very securely and lowers it down just to get kind of a rough estimate of what they're facing the first 40 feet.
You lower it down, your light lights up another 40 feet past the end of your rope, so 90 feet down, and you don't quite see the bottom even at that. You do see the ramp circles around and around down the shaft. It's pretty steep, about a 15-degree angle. You also see that the stone walls and floor of the ramp are covered in an intricately detailed stone mural. It shows the legendary story of the dwarves being forged by Moradin within the world's heart, and how they fought their way to the surface. And the story seems to be progressing as the mural goes up the ramp.
Those dwarves love that story.
Yeah.
So Gandhi's going to take a close look at the ramp.
Okay.
To verify. It looked like a dwarf, maybe with a slower movement, like limb. I'll do a survival check.
Yeah, you think you can get down safely. I'm going to put you at the top of the ramp, Gandhi, where you're looking. The rest of you guys set up where you want to be standing while Gandhi's looking down the ramp. Going to just move your tokens to wherever you want to be standing.
Yeah, I'll come over. I'll check out this. Is the brown square the elevator?
Yep, that's the wooden platform. There's a rope that connects to a winch over on the wall right here.
Okay. I want to look at it. I want to see if it's safe or not.
Okay. And Aaron, you happy where you're standing?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Gandhi, you hear some movement behind you in the dark guard room, and you hear some cracking and breaking of rock. And you turn to look and see skeletons of dwarves coming your way. They don't surprise you though, because your guys' passive perception's good. They seem to have come out of the very stone of the room, and they're rushing out of it towards you guys. These things are, looks like fossilized dwarven bones, dark blue in color, and covered in strands of rotting blue lichen. Same lichen you're looking for, but this is all rotting. All right, so everyone click your tokens and then click your initiative button. And sometimes I don't have that initiative working right, so we'll double check and make sure it's working all right for everyone. Okay, so Gandhi got a 9. Looks like everyone's worked. Okay, good. And then these guys, I'm going to have them go in 2 groups. Let me get the blue group. They're all blue, but the blue circle group. Blue circle group is going to go.
Lonely dwarves. They're so blue.
They are initiative +3, so.
And these other ones, they should be green dwarves, ecologically motivated.
There's the first ones. They rolled really high, and the second ones rolled really low, or kind of low. Okay. So, blue skeletons come pouring out, Gandhi. One comes right up next to you, and just tries to barrel push you into the pit.
Ooh.
So you need to make a DC 16 strength athletics or dex acrobatics check to not get pushed.
I'm much more than acrobat.
You got a 15 on the acrobatics check. So you go over the edge toward the bottom.
I didn't want to do that anyway.
You slow fall quite a bit though, don't you?
I do. I can stop 50 points of damage.
Holy cow. Okay. So the shaft drops. You will take 12d6. D6.
It's also very inconvenient.
It's a long way back up.
Yeah.
12d6 roll. Okay, you go plummeting down 46 points. So you need to get all of it, right?
I land on my feet.
You land on your feet at the bottom of the ramp. Nicely done. Then the next skeleton comes rushing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and tries to smash William the Kid. One thing you know is around these skeletons, they are dark blue in color. There's kind of a blue miasma around them, kind of a blue haze. And as soon as they got close, Gandhi, you could feel it kind of suffocating you a little bit. Same with you, William. It'll have an effect at the start of your turn, you think, if you start next to him. So this guy comes rushing up and attacks you with his claws. 13 does not hit William. Then the last of the dwarves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double moves to there, Aaron, and he's done. William, your turn.
I am going to Fighting Spirit for advantage this turn, and Action Surge for 4 shots.
Nicely done.
And I will start with the one that attacked me.
Okay, the 19 connects. Does 10 points of magic piercing to the thing. Got it. The crit does 10 points of magic piercing. Got it. The 28 does 9. The thing's still standing after the third shot. And the fourth shot connects and does 5. Not quite enough.
Dang.
Bone shards are flying in every direction from this thing. Oh, we also forgot. Make a poison save, or con save. The miasma, you made it good. That way you don't have to retcon any of those rolls. You would have been poisoned, but now you're immune, so we're going to put this little yellow dot. Once you guys make a save, you'll be immune. Okay, William, anything else?
No, it's every action.
Okay, Norlas, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here, so I need to make a con save now, right?
No, you're lucky. It doesn't affect you yet. Not till the start of your turn.
Okay, perfect. I will target this one here with my rapier. I'll attack. So it's a 19 to hit.
19, that connects. The 6 points of piercing damage looks like regular piercing affects it, and that destroys that one.
Excellent. Okay.
What else you got, Norlas?
That's it for me.
All right, Aaron, your turn.
Just gonna rapier the next one.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to find it real quick.
$15, that connects. Does 8 points of piercing. Oh, I need you to make a con save since you start next to him. DC 10, you made it, so you can put a little yellow dot so you don't have to make it anymore. And 8 points of piercing to this guy. Okay. After Aaron, Gandhi. So Gandhi, you got to get back up.
He's frustrated, but he's fast. Right?
120 feet. Your speed is 60 feet, so you can do it with a move and a dash.
Yep. And he can run on vertical surfaces. So he just dashes up the wall and catches the bottom of this platform here, leaps up on the platform.
Nice.
And then he interacts with object and pulls out his handy bow.
Got it.
He'll plug this guy.
Did you use a key to dash?
Oh, yeah, I would have to do...
You do have to dash. You have to go, yeah. Okay, so 1 key for the Step of the Wind. Good.
All right. And that means he can't do his bonus action Kinsey shot, so he just fires the longbow.
Okay.
He will shoot this guy right here.
Alrighty.
Plink.
Alright, 23 hit for 6.
And plink.
And 14 also hit for 10, so 16 damage.
Please. That's it for him.
After Gandhi, the second batch of skeletons goes. Alright, these guys come out. 1, 2, 3. This guy comes to here and attacks Norlas with his claws. Missing. And then this guy comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attacks William with his claws. 20 to hit William. That's a hit, William, for 12 slashing. Ooh. And you need to make a 10 con save or be paralyzed. Oh no, William is paralyzed. So we use the lock icon to indicate paralyzed. And what else we got? That's it. That's all he can do. Then the last of the skeletons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double moves to there. He's done. Topher, your turn.
Well, Topher's mildly confused that he just saw Gandhi on one side get pushed in and all he's already back standing next to him on the platform. He's like looking at him, looking back at the skeletons, looking back at him, and I guess he'll just step up and I'll just do my first channel divinity, turn on dead.
Very good. Okay. What's their wisdom? Click your token and then click the channel divinity turn. 14 wisdom saves. This will be reading order. I think they have turn defiance. Advantage on saves. Okay, so 14 wisdom. 1, fail, 2, fail, 3, fail, 4, fail. I made it. Only 1 made it out of the 5, and that is this guy over here. I'm going to give him a heart because he made it. The other ones are all turned. Well done.
And that ends I go and I just back up a little bit more and try and look in the corners, make sure nothing else is going to jump.
After Topher, the round is over. Skeletons go. Okay. So, first this guy goes. Provoking from Norlas and Aaron. Do you guys want to take it? That will break the turn if you guys take it. If you.
No, I won't.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That guy just runs into the corner. And then the other blue one is not afraid of you guys. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right to there, and tries to claw Norlas. 16 to hit Norlas. This connects for 13 slashing Norlas.
Okay.
And a 10 con save or be paralyzed.
All right. Con save.
Ooh,
Nope.
Paralyzed. Okay, so I'm put a little lock on your guy. Okay, that's them. William the Kid.
Well,
Made it. No longer
what about
paralyzed. Nice.
you didn't move the other ones.
They don't go till the initiative count 9.
Right, it's only the blue guy.
Yeah, only the blue guys go in the start. William's done. Norlas. Another
I'm
save.
paralyzed.
Gonna make one more save at the end of your turn. That makes it. Also, this is the first turn you were adjacent to him, so make another con save for the stench. Made it.
Okay.
So you can put a yellow dot and take off the lock. And your
All
turn's
right.
done. Aaron, your turn.
Rapier.
You
Sorry,
stab,
if it wasn't clear, the blue guy.
you
that's
stab
right
at
next to me.
him. And then Gandhi.
Oh boy. Well, those guys are turned. So Gandhi's just gonna shoot that blue guy that didn't run.
The heart
Thank
blue guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously brave. So plink plink.
17 hit, 21 hit. Oh, I'm sorry, just the 21 hit. 21 hit for 13 points of damage. Oh, hold up. Don't touch anything. See if I can undo it. Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Okay, then
And poof.
21 to hit for 13 damage. He's still alive.
Still alive. I will attempt to shoot him again.
23 finishes him. What else you got, Gandhi?
And then let's see. Yeah, I can't really grab that guy. Well, he'll get off the platform.
Okay, then the dwarves go. Provoking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy provoking. And this guy provoking. If anyone wants to take him, you can, but that will break the turn. All right, they're all turned, and they all retreated back into the darkness. Topher, what do you guys want to do now? You'll have to be quick.
I would say head down.
Or do we want to attack them one at a time and kill them? Concentrate fire on a single one and drop him. So in case because they could eventually follow us.
The turn only lasts for a minute, so yeah, that's true. We don't want to have bad guys behind us.
You think they'll chase us down?
After a minute, yeah, I think they're guardians.
Okay. Topher just wants to head downstairs. He thinks that they're very. In a minute, we can be far enough away that they're not going to follow us down. He doubts that they have that ability or.
So right, you guys head down, and I will stand here with a ready to action.
All right, down you go. Who's going to lead the party down the stairs?
Do y'all want me to lead and keep an eye out for traps?
I'm only on
Yep. Let's.
forward. Yeah.
As you are going down too, did you guys get healed back up or something? You guys aren't even hardly wounded.
Well, I took my temps off.
Oh, right, you got temps. I forgot all about that. Nice. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that extra bar for you guys that don't have temps anymore. If you just delete the values in both fields by double-click your token and then delete the values, it'll lower the bar down to the bottom. Okay. Norlas, you are pretty perceptive. You got 17 passive. Yep. As you head down the ramp, you spot some holes in the stone walls of the ramp. You've made like one full revolution. You've descended about 30 feet, and these walls are on the right-hand wall. Do you want to?
Yeah, I want to check that out.
Okay, make a either active intelligence investigation or wisdom perception, whichever you prefer.
We will go perception.
19
Oh,
perception.
19.
Okay. So you find some residue of oil around the holes in the wall. You also notice the outline of the edge of a pit built into the ramp. The holes are like above the pit, like up the ramp from the pit, and the holes appear to extrude oil. So, knowing that the pit's there, you think you could navigate it without tripping it with either a strength athletics check or a dex acrobatics check. Probably not
Okay.
too hard a one. Probably be about DC 10 or so.
Well, I pointed out to everyone else,
Okay.
show them where to walk carefully, and I will lead the way with an acrobatics check.
All right. Go ahead, Norlas. Yep. You have no problem tiptoeing around the edge of the hole. Who wants to go next? No problem for Topher. Next. William. No problem for William.
Getting some big numbers here.
Yeah, Aaron. Ooh. Aaron trips the pit. Gandhi, you, after they had made that one revolution, you started heading down.
I'll just run down the wall 120 feet right back the way I came.
So Aaron trips the pit. Aaron falls into the pit. He might get a save here. Let me double check. Yeah, Aaron, make a dexterity saving throw.
I still got the rope in my hand. Can I throw it at him?
Who's that?
Topher.
Topher, you throw the rope at him, giving Aaron advantage on his check. He grabs the rope, pulls himself up out of the pit. You see the pit's about 15 feet deep, 20 feet deep, Aaron, and has steel spikes at the bottom. And also, oil starts pouring out of the walls and the holes in the walls and coating the ramp. So if anyone had been above you on the ramp, they would have slid on in. Gandhi joins you guys down there below the pit. Okay. And Gandhi, you came down just in time as the undead started coming back out. And lucky for you guys now, there is a pit between you and them.
Good job, Aaron.
Oh, I hope they will be at the bottom of the pit.
All right.
Maybe you can convince him to jump.
Well, you get down to the bottom of the pit, and you're in the tunnels of this old dwarven complex. I'm going to draw a little area of the map. You're looking for the room that the druid told you about that had this lichen in it, and you come across it. But first, you have to clear a path through some rubble to get to it. Some rubble's kind of fallen into the way. Who is the best, strongest character in the party? Let's see. We got 10, 10, 10, 8, 10.
Well, we all chose an acrobatics check over an athletics check.
Yep.
So
Well, Gandhi's the highest level, so I bet he's got the best strength. And then one of you can help him. So Gandhi, you want to make a athletics check with advantage? See if you can clear the rubble out of the way.
I will have advantage. Strength athletics. 17.
Nice. Okay. That is enough. You're able to clear the cave in out of the way and get to the cave that the druid told you about. So you did some wandering before you found the cave, but you find nothing alive down here. As you're wandering around,
Did you see a bunch of lichen here, though?
you do see a bunch of lichen. Yep.
And it's blue?
It's blue. Yep. Let me draw
I
it for you.
think if anything we seek, let us collect a bunch. All we can carry.
So I'm gonna grab you guys, move you down to here. Okay, this room here that I just drew the circle in is where the lichen is at. And there are also the remains of about a dozen dwarves here. Just skeletons is all that's left. Each of the skeletons Each of the skeletons is covered in soft patches of blue lichen, and the plant is rooted into their bones. It
Didn't
spreads.
Lim say don't disturb the bones?
Don't disturb the bones. Look for stuff that isn't on the bone.
The lichen spreads out thinly between the bones. Make a intelligence nature check, everyone. Boom. Aaron, looking at the lichen, recalls some of his bardic knowledge about how to harvest it. He says, if you're careful, should be able to supply Durnan with a small stock indefinitely. It looks like it's well enough established that it'll keep growing, and you can just harvest a little bit. And Durnan, once he knows it's here, can come and harvest it as he needs later too.
Topher marks it on his charcoal map.
Okay. All right. As you're harvesting the lichen, materializing out of a wall behind you guys is a spectral warrior female dwarf. She's covered in ruins and, if you speak Dwarven, rude tattoos. And she says, "Oi, what are you doing here?" The ghost does.
Oh, I think you can tell. We are harvesting.
I mean, what are you doing in the mines? Is this all you came for?
Pretty much, isn't it? Oh yes, we have come for the lichen and to fend off any of these cultists that have come down here. They are a gang of thugs.
I know of a gang of thugs. I've seen one of them traveling through the mines.
We don't think they should be disturbing your place.
No, they should not.
Catch them.
And they've taken something that belongs to me. My mace. It's a mace of smiting. And you will know it's mine because it has an angry dwarven face on it. Like mine. She makes an angry dwarven face.
Ah!
Here, let me take over one of you, and I will show you where you can find this monstrosity.
Gandhi volunteer.
Did Gandhi volunteer? Is that what you said?
I will share my body with yours, yes.
All right. She takes possession of Gandhi and leads you guys through the maze of dwarven tunnels. You come to one that is a long, straight line of tunnel with carvings of hundreds of dwarven faces on either side. You also find the blue lichen, and she encourages those of you who think you are strong enough to partake in the blue lichen.
Topher kind of would like to taste some.
Yeah, Norlis chooses to believe he's strong enough.
Let's start with Topher. Okay, Topher, make a. You start chewing the blue lichen. It does taste like grass and earthy soil, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh wow, you are strong enough. Let's see here.
Yeah, I should have the resilience, so I should have my proficiency bonus on top of that.
Yeah, it's got it there too. Yep. 23 plus 3 more, so you got 26 total. You, after you partake of that lichen, the various murals and stuff start to kind of swim around in your vision, and you can see the faces moving in the long hallway. You also see a vision of a golem made out of bones, recklessly digging away and spreading cracks through the mines. And right when you have that vision, the whole mine shakes as a tremor rumbles through the place. Rocks and dirt cascade down upon you guys, and in fact it builds in intensity, and pretty soon a huge cave-in is happening. You guys each need to make a dexterity saving throw to try and avoid taking most of the brunt of the damage. So, William, you dodge out of most of it. You take a total of 11 bludgeoning damage. Topher, you are smacked by some huge boulders. You take 22. Well, let me double check something. Since you took the stuff. Nope. You take 22 bludgeoning.
Ow! Ow!
Aaron, you got a 14 for your save, so you take 22 bludgeoning. Norlass, you got a 13 for your save, so you take 22 bludgeoning. Or half if you have evasion.
No, I'm not high enough level yet.
And then finally, Gandhi, with his cloak of protection, dodges, avoids most of it, and he is high enough. I think he takes no damage.
It's true. He has evasion.
Okay.
He was going to try some of the blue stuff. He's going to chew it down, but he has the purity of body, which makes him immune to poison. So I don't know if he can get the other effects.
Right, yeah. Good question. So, those of you who just got, who are digging yourselves out of the rubble, the cloud of dust you're choking on starts to dissipate, and you can break out your healer's kits if you like, and do some of that.
I would very much like that.
Okay. Just tell Aaron, and he can click a healer's button for you.
Yeah. Aaron, can you heal Norlass?
Yep. Welcome to my infirmary. Which button?
It's under features and then feat healer. There you go.
You get 5.
5 plus your hit dice.
Okay.
So you'd get 10 total. Topher still.
Topher will take 1.
You get 8.
So Topher, you took 22 damage, right?
Yep.
But you didn't take off your temps, so I'm going to add 8 back. So you're at 29 before you're healed, and your temps are at 0.
And we can only do that once per rest, right?
The healer's kits once per short rest, yeah.
Okay.
Gandhi will offer up his potion from his faction for somebody who's still injured.
Well, I mean, I can use my own potion for my faction. And I am going to use it.
So do I got to roll a hit die on top of that, or I just add an 8?
You just add your hit dice. So if that was to heal yourself, you get 8 plus 5, you get 13 hit points back.
I'm going to roll for myself.
So yeah, you don't roll hit dice, it's actually the number of hit dice you have. So like Aaron there with his 5 hit dice would get 14 hit points back.
Okay.
Okay. So you administer the healer's kits, you recover from the tremor. You had the vision of that golem made out of bones digging in the mine somewhere deep.
I let them know about this.
Okay. You get a sense. Let's see. Also, Gandhi, you chewed up the things.
And Gandhi was possessed by the ghost. Did she just get us here and then leave Gandhi, or is she still in him?
She is still here. Right. So the blue lichen doesn't seem to work on you, Gandhi, but the ghost can help you. Anyone else want to take any blue lichen? No? Okay. Topher, the mine actually seems to be sentient in some way. You feel a vague desire to be known, to be walked in again, to have its carving seen again. So it seems almost like the mine is lonely. And you also sense danger. You can feel more tremors deeper in the mine that no one else in the party can feel. And you know that if this bone creature isn't stopped, it'll only be a matter of time before the tunnels all collapse.
I look at the party and say, from what I am seeing in this visions, from whatever this thing is, this blue lichen is, these tunnels will not last long, and that we are on a very short timetable if we want to be able to discover the vampires and possibly it may be up to us to stop this bone monstrosity from destroying this completely and collapsing it totally, and we'll lose this piece of history forever.
Can Gandhi communicate with the ghost within?
Yeah.
So he will ask her how long this golem has been doing this thing.
Just 1 day now. It was only 1 day ahead of you.
Oh.
Topher, you can have inspiration. So Aaron and Topher both have inspiration now. And furthermore, let's see here. Okay, so you get a sense of which way to go. Both Gandhi and Topher get a sense of which way to go to head toward where that golem might be. And as you travel through the mines, you see, of course, the ramps mural that showed the Dwarven creation myth. That is behind you. You pass through tunnels with sprawling murals that depict flourishing fungal ecosystems.
Gandhi takes a position in the back, and he checks 6 a lot to see if there's anybody coming up behind us.
Okay.
Topher will lead, and then also if there's any Trevors or there's any of those things where rocks start falling that he feels before everybody else, he'll definitely yell warning so that hopefully the rest of the party can be more prepared.
Okay, very good. Okay, so as you head deeper into the mines, trying to follow the sense you're getting from the spirits inside you, both Gandhi and Topher, go ahead and both of you make a wisdom insight check for me.
Insight.
Okay. Gandhi, with his 20 insight, has a good feeling for which direction to follow. The tunnels are all filled with artwork. Flowing murals of fungal forests, statues of ancient silver dragons, carved faces of lost loved ones. Amidst this fanciful artwork that you guys pass, do either of you, Gandhi or Topher, speak Dwarven? You can click your token and then click your description to see if you speak Dwarven. Topher does not. Gandhi,
Yeah, I know.
Gandhi, you do not. Okay. Any of you guys? Either of you guys have proficiency in alchemist supplies, brewer supplies, or herbalist kit?
Tinker.
Looks like no for Topher. Gandhi's got calligraphy, cartographer, loot. Okay.
Gandhi does, on the other hand, a scroll. I think he has a scroll of copy languages.
Well, the ghost is actually giving you comprehension of what you're seeing in the murals.
Oh.
And so is the spirit of the mine that Topher is communing with. And between the two of you, you're drawn to some murals that it's an buried within the art is a complex web of branching lines, and they actually form a map. And you two can piece together the map enough to lead to what you suspect is the end of the mine. So, there you go. As you travel that direction,
we'll find the end of the line at the end of the mine.
So you had the one cave in. Looking for the back entrance.
Gandhi's going to get out his magical parasol.
Okay.
That protects him from rain.
Okay.
Probably won't help, but.
All right. So you're making good progress through the mines. You think you're heading in the right direction. When you come across something odd, you find a discarded sheet of paper. Recent. Hasn't been in the mine long. It is like a book. It's got a header. The header says Sanguine Chronicles Book 1, Sweet Death.
It's a story.
And when you're looking at this one, you see another wadded up sheet of paper nearby. They are full of text. You want to take the time to try and read a couple of the pages, or put them away and press on?
I think we have to put them away.
Yeah, we're
Forward,
press.
collapse the whole joint.
Okay, you run across a couple more of them as you're traveling, and then, startling you, coming from the corner, flying through the air, a pale white kobold comes screeching up to you, yelling, "The mines are going to collapse! The mines are going to collapse! Completely! Completely!" And then comes right up next to whoever's in front and reaches to grab your arm. And who would be in front? That'd be Topher or Gandhi?
Topher would be in front.
Okay.
Yeah, Gandhi took the rear.
Come with me. There's some columns that are about to collapse. If we can reinforce them, we might save it. And he tries to drag you toward a door.
When he tried to grab me, I'd probably try and twist away. Do I see? Does he look like I don't think I've ever seen a ghost like a white kobold.
A white kobold. He looks corporal. He's got wings, which is a breed of kobolds called Urds. You may have heard of. You have no trouble wrenching your arm away from the little thing. It's weak as can be. And it just keeps saying, "You have to help. You have to come with me."
I tell him, little one, we have to stop the beast that is doing this. We do not have time to reinforce.
You won't make it if you don't help me quick. And you can all make wisdom insight checks, please.
Yeah.
Kind of wondering about this.
Norlass is watching her.
Believe him.
Okay, none of you get this.
Rolling hot.
None of you get the sense that this kobold's trying to like lure you into a trap or anything. It seems genuine.
But that's what kobolds do. They're into traps.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's why you're pretty suspicious.
If he's right, we better follow him.
Yeah. I mean, he's at least genuine in his belief.
Mm-hmm.
So let's check it out.
He may or may not be correct, but he's definitely pretty sure he is. And actually, the kobold says, "My name is Fisick." And I think actually Fisick is a female kobold. Yep, female kobold. She says, I know those undertakers are behind this, but you won't make it to stop them unless we can repair this level, because it'll collapse before you can get even down below. She takes you around a corner of the mines, and I have you guys up over here now. Ignore the skeletons up to the north. They're not really there anymore. And that actually doesn't connect to there, because she leads you around a corner over here. She throws open this door right here and rushes into the room. So you guys can take up your positions behind her. And the room is big. All right, you see a vast dwarven feast hall, probably like the center of the communal living of this place. Big, long dwarven tables. A crack is running across the floor. The place is shaking even as the door opens up. The kobold goes flying in, and you can see semi-incorporeal dwarves that are throwing stones around the room, just tossing them left and right. And you can see that there's pillars at the back of the room. There's 4 of them in the back of the room. Here, and here, and here, and here. That are close to collapse. You see a couple more that already have collapsed right there and right there. And the kobold says, I've got some concrete ready to reinforce them, but we need to get some water out of the well, and these ghosts aren't going to let us. And the kobold points over to this niche here and says, there's water down there, and there's actually a well in that niche there. And the kobold streaks back behind you guys as one of the ghosts throws a rock, and it smashes against the wall up over Topher's head. And the kobold, as it's flying by you guys, says, "You gotta stop the ghost. You gotta stop the ghost. That's the only way we can repair the columns." So roll initiative. Your ghost, Gandhi, seems to have departed, and you are in full control of your facilities again. You don't know exactly when it departed, but somewhere in the excitement of the kobold, it left.
Huh.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm missing one person.
Yeah, that's me. Roll 20, exited out for something.
I'll roll. Is it okay if I roll your initiative for you
Yeah, go ahead.
while you're coming back? Ooh, while you roll low. Good news, bad news. William.
I blame you.
Yep. You are first to go, William. So you can't see any of these ghosts. You just saw the kobold go flying over your head. What would you like to do?
Move into the room for starters.
All right. So it's
Out
difficult.
here.
Difficult terrain past Norlas and Topher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares of movement gets you to there.
I have 35 for what?
All right. Yeah, go one more. And the corners of those columns are soft corners. You can actually go diagonal past them if you want. So,
And I'm going to Fighting Spirit for 5 temp and advantage.
all right.
And I will start with shooting the one closest to me.
Okay. All right. The 13 connects with the thing. Your magic hand crossbow seems to have full effect against the thing. The crit does 12 damage to it.
And that's all.
All right. After William, Topher.
Topher will come up over here, and he will Sacred Flame the closest.
All right. Close guy tries to dodge the sacred flames. Gets a 22 on his dex save and gets out of the way of the fire.
Then he'll just Topher back up and try and get partial cover behind this.
Okay. So this ghost in the middle of the room starts to move forward. 1, 2, 3 to there, and throws a rock at Topher. Topher, a rock comes flying your way. 16 to hit is not enough. Glances off your shield. After his turn, ghost in the far north of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These things seem to move with blinding speed given they're dwarves. They're not actually moving on the ground, but they're just flying through the air close to the ground. 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes there, takes a rock chunk off of the ground and throws it at William. 11 misses William. And then the next of the ghosts comes to here. 1, 2, 3. Comes up on the table and then throws a plate off the table at William. 17 connects with William and does 3 bludgeoning, William. 3 off of your 5 temps. And then Norlas, your turn.
Okay, I am going to move to. So is this difficult terrain? You said this is all difficult terrain?
Not all of it. Like the
Not
squares
all.
you just entered are not. So 1, 2,
Okay.
3 squares a minute so far.
All right. Can I get to here?
4, 5, 6, yeah.
Okay. All right. I will green flame blade the one in front of me.
So click your token, then click the GFB 0-5 foot button, and then click your attack.
Yeah.
So if your attack
Okay.
hits, it's going to do an extra 3 fire, and then 11
Gotcha.
fire to the one behind it.
Okay.
17 does hit, so you do a total of 12 piercing, 3 fire. The regular piercing damage of your weapon is resisted, so it does 6 piercing and 3 fire for a total of 9. Let's see, the fire is also resisted, I think. It is, yeah. So it's actually a total of 7. And then
Okay.
the one behind it takes 11 fire, which is 5 fire. Okay.
All right. And then I'm done.
Okay, ghost turn. One far north of the room comes flying down. takes a chunk of rock beside Norlas and throws it at him. 18 to hit Norlas is a hit for 7 bludgeoning. Gandhi, your turn.
Okay, so Gandhi's got the mobile feat. So I think if he dashes, he is
Ignores difficult, yeah.
Yeah. But then he'll have to burn a key to get his attacks.
Yep.
But he will run right in. See, he'll come in. He'll go this way, jump up on table.
Nice.
And he's getting out his staff as he goes.
Okay.
And thumb. And he'll take a swat at this guy.
All right. Let him have it.
Drop that guy.
And you can use the staff -2H for two-handed.
Yep.
All right. The 19 connects. 11 magic bludgeoning drops him.
All right. And then he does a kung fu kick on the guy behind him.
Okay.
For 7 magical.
7 magical. All right.
And then he'll also use a bonus action to give that guy a karate chop.
I think you bonus to get in the room.
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, well.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. After Gandhi is Aaron.
Going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just do a first level healing word on Norlas.
Okay.
Norlas.
All right. Go ahead and click that button. Norlas, you get 5 hit points back.
Excellent. Thank you.
And you got a standard action left, Aaron. You want to do anything with it?
No, because I can't cast a cantrip, right?
You could cast a cantrip, yes.
Oh, then I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the skeleton on the table.
All right. Here's his wisdom save. You got him. Roll some damage for me. 5 points of psychic. I think he takes psychic.
And disadvantage on his next attack.
-5. And if I roll with the advantage, remind me. Or if I roll normal, remind me on that guy.
Okay.
Okay. After Aaron, the last of the ghosts. Down here. He is going to... What's this? Okay. He comes up onto the table, running up the ramp of the broken column, or flying up the ramp of the broken column, and thrusts a fist at Gandhi. 11 to hit Gandhi, or 20 to hit Gandhi, for 11 force damage.
Okay. Gandhi's down. No, I'm kidding. He's not down.
He took 3 real. William, your turn.
All right, I will take a few shots at the one closest to me.
All right, the 20 connects for 5. And the 25 connects for 5 more.
And bonus action for another one.
And 24 connects for 9 more. Very good. Finish your move where you want, and then Topher, your turn.
I guess I'll pop out over here to the right. Look at the one that is the bottom one on the table there, and I will sacred.
All right. He tries to dodge the fires. Does not. Takes 9 radiant. They take full radiant. -9. Okay. Then
And step back out of the doorway.
All right. This ghost comes across the chasm, smashes Gandhi with a forceful slam. 19 misses you, right, Gandhi?
Off by 1.
All right. And then the next ghost. This one comes to here. Forceful slams William. 16 connects with William and does 10 force damage, William. And then the next ghost here beside Gandhi smashes Gandhi with a slam. Missing. And then Norlas, your turn.
Okay, I will Booming Blade, the one next to me there.
So click the booming blade and then click your weapon attack.
Okay.
Okay, it'll be an extra 6 thunder. And you hit for 9, which does 4, and 6 is full for the thunder. No, even thunder's resisted. These are incorporeal guys. So that's
Since
3 and 4 is
Gandhi's
7.
there, I do. Yeah, but since Gandhi's there, I also get my sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Okay. For another 5 more. So 12 total. Got it.
Yep. And then I will bonus action to disengage and move away.
Okay.
Since Gandhi seems to have a much better armor class than me.
After Norlas, the next ghost. They are ganging up on Gandhi. He comes up to Gandhi, slamming the monk, connecting for 9 force damage, Gandhi.
Little creep.
And your turn, Gandhi.
All right, well, Gandhi, go after injured guys first. So he'll try and tag this guy with his stick. Two-handed.
That connects. And you have some extra stuff that triggers on a hit, right? Like stun. So I will wait until you announce the damage. Once you announce the damage, that means you're not doing anything that triggers on a hit. So whenever you... you're going to try and stun him? Okay. Well, you killed him anyway, so you're good.
Oh.
But you did burn a key.
I have to burn the key anyway, huh?
Yep. Because it triggers on the hit. Okay. Right. Next attack.
And then I'll do a karate chop on this guy that's
a
little wee. So 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Dink him for 7.
7, got it.
And then I will go ahead and burn the full-on key to give the guy a
nice.
Kick. I'm stuck on that 14 number.
So you say 14 for 6. That's how I know you're done.
Yep, 14 for 6.
Got it. Okay.
And he's still there.
Still there.
So worried. So I will do a judo chop. Ooh,
still the 14.
Yeah.
So you say 14 for 8. That's how I know you're not stunning.
That's it.
14 for 8?
14 for 8. Yeah.
Boom, dropped him. All right. After Gandhi is Aaron.
I'm going to move up 1, 2, soft corner 3, and I'm going to do a 2nd level cure wounds on my friend right next to me.
Mr. William, all right. Mr. William, you get back 12 hit points. After Aaron, that runs over William. Your turn.
I'll go ahead and start shooting the one next to me.
Okay. 11 missed. 13 hit for 7. Bonus 16 hit for 8. Okay. After William, Topher.
Topher thinks that his plan's working, and it's pretty light when he does it, so he's just going to Sacred Flame the one next to him.
Next to William?
Yeah.
You got him for 4 radiant. Okay. After Topher, the ghosts. The one by William tries to slam William. A 9 does not connect, though. And then there's one next to your friend Gandhi over there. Slams the monk, misses, and then Norlas, your turn. Your turn, Norlas.
Are you muted?
Yeah, you might be muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I don't see you mute.
Yeah, it's muted.
Yeah, Jeff is muted.
Oh. Am I muted? Crap. Hold on.
No, you're good. You're good. We can hear you now. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry. All right. I'm going to move up next to Gandhi.
Okay.
And I'm going to Green Flame Blade, the one there above him.
Okay.
So there's that. The rapier attack.
There's that. You can sneak attack too?
Did I hit?
Oh, no, 10 does not. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. I was like, did I hit? So then I will bonus action to move back again.
Okay. Then the last that goes up there smashed on Gandhi, forceful slamming him. Connects for 16 force damage to your friendly monk.
Man,
Then Gandhi, your turn.
kind of didn't like that, but he's still gonna focus his attacks on this guy
Okay.
until he's done. So I use Gwathern Felon on him first,
That's a hit.
and then I give him a. Oh yeah, I hit him for 12 points,
Got it.
and then I do a karate chop on him.
So just announce it. 24 for 9.
Oh yeah, for 9.
Got
Yeah, see,
it. Dropped him.
24.
That way it's in your hands whether or not you stun.
Right.
I don't presume
Yeah.
anything.
I got to keep up. So and then he turns to this fresh guy over here. He's quite low on key, so I think he's just gonna do his martial arts and do one
Okay.
kung fu kick right on that guy's nuts.
That connects for 10. You did get him right in the nuts. Minus
And,
10.
That's his bonus action, so he's done.
Aaron, your turn.
I'm gonna hit the guy, the ghost, with the rapier.
Oh, yeah.
21 for 6.
6 does 3 to it. Then, William, your turn.
Just keep unloading on him until he's dead.
25 for 5, still there. 26 for 9, drops him.
And then bonus on the last one.
Okay. 23 for 7. And then, Topher, your turn.
Rinse and repeat. Sacred Flame
Bring
on
it.
that go.
Bringing down the holy fires. Would have been obliterating, but the ghost dodges just at the last second to miss it. Topher's done. Norlas, your turn. Your turn, Norlas.
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to attack with my rapier.
Okay. Is it not working?
Did you move up to him?
Moved on my screen. I may be having connection issues.
Yeah, you might have to reload. So, want me to do Booming Blade or Green Flame Blade? Go ahead and reload. I'll do the Booming Blade, and then the Rapier, and then the Sneak Attack. So, 20 hits. For 7 and 9 is 16 is 8, plus 4 is 2 more is 10 total. And then I assume bonus and backup. And then the ghost goes smashing on Gandhi still. Forceful slamming your monk for 9 more force damage.
Stop it.
Gandhi, your turn.
Gandhi's upset. He will swing Gwathern Felon right at his head. I love that 14, man.
That's a good number for you.
Yeah.
14
And then 14 to hit for 6 damage.
6 dropped him. All right. The ghosts are dropped. Sheepishly, the kobold comes back into the room and says, okay, follow me. Leads you over to the well and the 4 columns that are close to collapsing. There's a big vat of, looks like alchemical cement that the kobold's prepared. It's in the dry powder form right now, so you need some water from the well that Gandhi's getting.
Yep.
And then you'll need to transport it up the columns and set it into the cracks before it hardens. So, who wants to give the first try on the first column? And what kind of skills do you have that might help?
Gandhi's really speedy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got going for him. And he's quite dexterous, so he will try to athletically deliver the material in the best way into the cracks.
Okay, so you'll try and get up there without disturbing it, and you run right up the side of the column, pasting it with cement up and down as you go. Make a Dex Acrobatics check.
All right, and I was about to do the. I'm also a calligrapher, so I'm trying to delicately paint in the stuff.
Okay, you're good. You got 1 column repaired. Then the kobolds are urging you guys on, so he's like giving each of you cement. Who wants to do the next column, and what can you do? What kind of skills you got?
Topher is a tinkerer, so he tends to be mechanically inclined. He looks around for some round rocks to throw underneath his thing of cement to help it roll easier,
Okay.
and grabs a couple of small pieces of plate stuff like spoons and stuff that's on the table to help him scoop it in at a little better speed than trying to use his hand.
You can even put some rebar in it. So go ahead and make a dex, or let's see, Tinker's tools. You could do either intelligence or dex, your choice. All right. Topher's got one repaired. Who wants to do the next one?
William will go ahead and try to nimbly move off the pillar, climbing it acrobatic.
You got acrobatics, athletics. Very good. Okay. Okay. Make either athletics or acrobatics, your choice. You slip, you fall, the thing starts precariously leaning to the side, but a 12 is just enough. All right, so you guys get the columns repaired. The kobold says, thanks, you never would have made it any further without those being fixed. There's so many secrets in this mine, I would hate to see it collapse. If you go down to the next level down, you'll find Tev Zevia. He's one of the undertakers, and he's got some sort of bone creature with him. It's enormous, she says. A head taller than any of you, maybe two.
But why is he doing this thing with the destruction?
Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks he's not much of an engineer, that Tev guy. He's trying to dig a way into Undermountain, he says. And he raised up this golem to do it. But they're going to collapse the mine if you don't hurry.
Oh,
Topher says,
I'm healing. I wonder if our friend there with the kit could use my own healing kit and dose me up.
Yeah. Aaron, you want to do a healer's kit for Gandhi?
I most definitely can.
There you go,
I'm going to
Gandhi.
go ahead and second wind as well.
Okay. So Gandhi, you get back 16 hit points. William gets back 14 hit points.
Randy will also drink his freebie potion.
All right. All right. So now, you guys.
"Oh no,
Oh no! What?
Gandhi's health went lower."
Yeah, I thought I typed minus 22, and I just got 22. So he was at 36 plus 22, should be at 50.
Okay.
I'll drop my first level healing word on you just to top you for Topher.
Nice. 7 more.
And Gandhi actually does have more healing of his own. I think I have a pretty good potion in this mix here.
And then Topher starts heading back to the.
All right. So you start going down deeper into the mines, and let me verify. I don't think you have any more checks to make. One cave in Yari survived. Survived that one. And you, with the help of your insight, found. Found the way. Okay. So heading into the mines, you come finally to a room ahead. And you can hear the sounds of probably that golem thing excavating in the mine. Let me draw a map for you here. So you're traveling along a fault line, and you can hear the excavation coming from up ahead of you. And let me put you on the map right there. So you hear the excavation coming from ahead and to your left. like around the corner, and you can see this natural cave that you would deposited it into turns into a worked dwarven hall, and the sound seems like it's coming from maybe about 100 feet or so into that hallway to the left. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, we must hasten our way. Please hurry up.
Okay, put your lead guy basically where you can see down the hall, so if he's, equal with this line, you'll be good. And everyone else, put you guys where you want to be when he gets there.
I guess we're still missing one.
Yeah, we are.
He didn't make it
Jeff
back.
never made it back, did he?
Yeah.
Is he in chat?
No, he just got back in chat.
Okay, good. Maybe he's
Oh,
on his
yeah,
way. He's
but
muted
he
in
still has-
chat.
Yeah, he still has it muted.
Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome.
I'm coming into the game again now.
Very good. Let's take a quick break. That will give you time to get all fully back in the game. It's 31 after the hour, so let's come back at 40 after the hour. You guys are doing plenty good on time.
I thought maybe Jeffstown got hit by a nuclear weapon and the EMP took down his internet.
Nothing that dramatic, just router issues.
All right, so we'll take a break until 40 after the hour. That's 9 minutes from now.
Okay.
And then, Jeff, once you get loaded up, you can, if you want to do like a healer's kit, well, you probably already did it, didn't you?
I've used 4. Yeah, I think
If you want to drink your free
one
potion,
person doesn't.
you could do that. And we'll be back in 8 minutes. All right. 1 minute to go. Looks like everyone's positioned, so I'll draw what you see here.
I can't see it.
Okay. Hopefully everyone's back. You come around the corner, Topher, and Aaron, you can see this a little bit. You see a long hall, ruined as much of the dwarven place is, but you see a construct formed mostly of stone and bones, the blue bones of the skeletons you've seen in these dwarven halls. And it is digging at the wall, and as it's digging, little tremors are flowing through the mountain. You also see the mace, probably the mace of smiting that the ghost spoke about. And Gandhi, you hear in your head, tear the mace out of it if you can. And then the ghost is gone after that.
So the golem is wielding the mace?
It's actually built into the golem. It's like almost like it's his heart almost.
Oh.
You think in order to rip it out of there, what you'll have to do is do a melee attack against him and score a critical hit. And that would give you a chance to rip it out.
Ooh, that'll be easy.
And it seems to be paying no mind to any of you guys. It's just digging away at the wall, and the tremors are happening. So do you guys want to do anything?
Do we see the person controlling him?
No, you don't.
He's lurking somewhere. So you have to do a melee attack. So making one invisible really help. I will ask my comments. What if you mage handed out of there?
I don't know if I
I
could wrench
do
it out
have
with
mage
mage
hand.
hand, but I could try.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do something because it's smashing this thing now.
Yeah. I mean, if we can't
Yeah.
find Topher will go up ahead and start yelling, "Stop! Stop! Stop! You're in the wrong place! You're in the wrong place!" And looking at his map that he's made, he will try and see if he can decipher the best place where this glom could go, where he may not do as much damage.
Okay, Topher starts to step ahead. You guys can all move up behind Topher as you like, to wherever you want to be when Topher gets to there.
You'll move in.
You can. Something happens when you get here, Topher, so I'll stop there. Right there. Okay, when you step up to there, all of a sudden there is a incorporeal howling, baying, barking sound that erupts. It seems to be coming from right here. Oh, I didn't indicate, but there's a torch lying on the ground. Actually, it's not a torch. It's a light spell. It looks like illuminating the room from there. The baying sound is coming from right here, and the golem, when it hears that, it turns around and looks back at you guys, and you can roll initiative.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be single digits forever.
Okay, so the first action is Gandhi. So you hear that barking coming from something you cannot see about 20 feet ahead and to the left of Topher. The golem is turned around and is now looking at you guys, and it's your turn.
I don't think this will do much good, but he will step around his little obstacle. You say the sound appears to be coming from somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
He will pull out Gwathern Feln. He will fire an arrow to right here, and he will use the arrow to cast a powerful spell that
Nice.
this guy's almost certain to make his dex save against. But yeah, Fairy Fire DC 15 dex save. If it's in a 10-foot radius of where I marked, which was here.
Fairy Fire is like a 20-foot square, I think, actually, right?
20-foot cube. You're
20-foot
right.
cube. So it would be a cube. Oh, that's like 30 feet. Shoot. Okay, well, so you fire that off and go ahead and click the Fairy Fire button. It does object or creature is outlined 15 dex save to negate. Dim feet grants advantage, no invisibility. Okay, there is a fairy outline of a hound right there. And it is the thing that's barking.
Right, and then I will step to here so I got a better view, and I will send my second arrow in the general direction of that beast.
It's actually an action to whisper to the bow's name and fire the Fairy Fire, so it takes the place of an attack action. So you don't get multiple arrows when you do that.
Okay, well, I will scurry to here, and then my turn.
Okay.
Go get 'em.
When you get to there, you see something disturbing.
Uh-oh.
You see a vampire looking down upon the room from his parlor up these stairs. You also see a hand, disembodied hand, crawling down the stairs towards you guys.
I will advise my comrades what I see. Oh, friends, there is a disembodied hand and it looks like a vampire. He is on the stairs up above.
Gandhi's done. Topher, your turn.
I hear a vampire. I will walk over to Gandhi and put Shield of Faith on him.
Okay.
So he gets
Click
plus
that button.
2 to...
Click that button so you can see what it does.
Concentration, 10 minutes. He gets plus 2 to his AC.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to put a little lightning bolt on your guys so we can remember you're concentrating. And finish up your move where you want to go. All right. And then the vampire.
I put a tower on mine to represent my strength like a castle.
He will... That is a 20-foot square. Okay. He moves down the stairs to where you can get a view of... There. Then from there he's going to cast a spell. He's casting Everard's Black Tentacles at 4th level. Would anyone want to counterspell that? I'm not sure you guys have any counterspellers.
Randy wants to, but no.
Alright. So he places the tentacles there. Writhing black tentacles erupt up out of the earth. Nothing happens immediately, Gandhi, but I'm going to click the button just so you can see what will happen. When you start your turn, I'll roll it again. Difficult terrain. So that's difficult terrain. If you start, you're going to take bludgeoning and become restrained. A dex save will negate all of that. And if you do get restrained, it's an action to escape. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back to there. He's done. He's concentrating on that. And then his little crawling claw. 1, 2, 3. Starts crawling towards you guys. 4 to there. And it's done. The dog's barking and baying. Norlas, your turn.
Can I see the dog from where I am with that pillar in the way?
You can, yes. You can see the fairy outline of a dog.
Okay. I'm casting magic missile at the dog.
Okay. Actually, I'll let you take that back because shouldn't have actually had it be fairy outline. It's not an object or a creature, the dog, but the fairy fire lets you see it. But with your Arcana skill, you know that it's probably a spell effect, and so you know
Okay.
your magic missile won't work against it, so you can do something else.
I'll just use that magic missile against the hand.
Okay, 3 missiles come streaking towards the hand, and sure enough, knock it back 10 feet, and then it falls limp to the ground, destroyed.
Okay.
After Norlas, you can move to Norlas if you like.
Yeah, I'll move up to here.
Aaron, your turn.
Yes, one moment, please. Alright, first I'm going to... you said that the Tentacles is a 4th level spell?
Correct.
Well, time to put my big boy pants on and try and dispel magic that one out of this place.
Nice. Okay, DC 14 charisma check.
Yep, and I will give myself... Can I give myself Bardic Inspiration first?
You can't do inspiration on yourself, but you can use your inspiration you have.
Well, okay, yeah. Okay, so again, a charisma check?
Yep. With advantage.
With the advantage.
Get +1.
Boom. Down goes the tentacles. Nicely done.
Womp womp.
So now as my bonus action, can I give a friend Bardic Inspiration?
You sure can.
Gandhi, you are now Bardically inspired.
So click that button so Gandhi can see what it'll do for him. So Gandhi, you can use it as a free action on a check, attack, save, or weapon damage, or as a reaction when you're attacked to increase your armor class.
Oh, it is very flexible.
Yeah,
Yes.
just announce that you're using it, and Aaron will roll it for you.
Yep, a couple of those effects come from Combat Inspiration.
So Aaron's done. William, your turn.
I will move forward and take a couple of shots at the vampire after using Fighting Spirit.
Get some 5 temp hit points. Advantage on your shots. 18 connects, doing 10 magic piercing to him. It seems to have full effect on him. And 21 connects, doing 5 magic piercing. And then you're done.
Yes.
The vampire recites some magic words, and then the golem goes. The golem turns at the command of the vampire and comes charging your guys' way, crashing through the rubble as it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to there. And it gets to there. It continues moving to there, right in front of William. But that was a double move for it, so it is done. Next to go, Gandhi.
Good. It does not have time for this thing. He will use his speed to go over here and then over here. He will give this guy a thwack. He's going to apply Deft Strike to the creature. I guess that's only if I hit. So he will do a 2-handed Quathern blow to the vampire.
A 15. A 15 connects.
All right. He takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I also give him a Kung Fu kick.
The 11 does not connect.
But, and I'm going to flurry because I still have some of this stuff left. So it's a karate chop.
14 does not connect.
And I'm struggling here. And a judo bump.
Oh,
Those 14s, my dude.
just missed.
Graduate pathetically, which is bad because I was going to try to intimidate too. I go, oh, you must stand down and call off your golem or I will beat you to death.
Topher, your turn.
Topher, not liking the looks of this.
Oh, that blue circle around the golem is kind of a miasma, similar to what was around the skeletons, of a bluish haze.
Topher is going to double move up to here and then.
After Topher, the vampire, he looks at Gandhi and he says, "Go, rest in my parlor and wait for me." Gandhi, that is suggestion spell. 14 wisdom save to disregard that. Gandhi does not succumb to the vampire. That is it for the vampire. Norlas, your turn.
Okay. I'll move to there. I'll attack the golem with booming blade.
18 connects. The regular piercing does nothing to it. The thunder does damage to it.
Okay.
So he does take 4 points of thunder.
Well, he actually won't take the thunder unless he moves.
I think you're high enough level that you do it. You do damage and the move thing both.
Maybe so. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And then I will, and I'll get sneak attack as well, but that probably won't do any damage either because my rapier didn't do damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then I'll bonus action disengage and move 5 feet back.
Okay. Aaron, your turn.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cast Vicious Mockery on the vampire.
Okay. You get 6 psychic to him.
How embarrassing.
And that is all.
After Aaron, William, your turn.
I will ignore the golem and keep shooting at the vampire.
All right, fire away. A 14 misses. A 28 connects for 6. And a 14 misses. You guys in your 14s. Go to move where you want, William. Oh, shoot, William, I forgot. Make a con save, please.
If it's the same stuff, am I still immune?
No. You're not. Now you are. Let me take the immune things off Norlas. And off Aaron. There we go. Okay. William is immune now. The golem's turn. The golem will... One, two, 4. Comes up to here.
So he does take the bonus damage for willingly moving.
Yes, he does. Go ahead and click that button again.
Okay.
I always have you do it after. 9 thunder. Okay. It gets to there, and it tries to go through Aaron with a multi-attack, slamming Aaron. 18 for 14, Aaron. And then another one. 24 for 17. So
Oof.
30 damage, Aaron, as this golem tries to get through you to its master. Golem's done. Gandhi, your turn.
30 or 31?
Might be 31.
All right, Gandhi's going to smack this vampire. Also, kind of move his way around here, make it convenient for others. Then he will swing his mighty Gwathern Falm. And he will also make the guy make a saving throw.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Anything else triggering on the hit, or is that it?
No, he does his points of damage.
8 points, okay. And he's got a con save DC 15 to negate being stunned, which he made.
Fine. Darn it. All right, well, I will Kung Fu kick him.
Miss.
I will burn another key. We're down to 3 keys.
Oh, shoot. I should not announce hits or misses, because remember, you have Bardic Inspiration, too. So you announce what you hit armor class-wise, what damage you do.
You're right. But that's kind of low. So I'm going to go ahead and burn the key and do my fabulous flurry of blows.
Okay.
Try and nail him. It's getting worse. And then a head bump. That'll hit for sure. I'm low on key, so I'm just gonna headbutt him for 9 points of damage.
All right. After your turn comes Topher. Topher, need you to make a con save. DC's 15, so you are sickened, which means you're basically poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on
Lots of stuff.
poison checks and attacks. Disadvantage.
No cats.
Well, I guess I will just, since I have disadvantage on checks and attacks, I will do my Sacred Flame and hope for the best on the vampire.
Okay. 14 dex save on the vampire. Made it.
Am I within range? I'm within range. Definitely within range of that glom getting an op attack.
You are, yeah.
End my turn and make faces at the glom.
Okay. Aaron, all of a sudden the baying and barking stops, and you turn to look just as the hound lunges out to bite you. 20 to hit you for 21 piercing damage as it rips at your throat.
I am down.
Dropping you to the ground. The vampire backs up to here. He casts Bigby's hand to crush Gandhi with. Crush him, or he's going to try and smash you down
Is that
the stairs.
technically an attack?
I'm sorry, what?
Does Vicious Mockery carry over?
Does Vicious Mockery... not on the
You should
hound.
have
No.
Okay.
Yep.
No, not on the hound, but on the vampire.
Oh, on the vampire. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see here. He's going to do... Okay. So he casts Bigby's hand. Tries to grapple. Actually, I think he's going to try and smash you with it. Let's see. Yeah. He's going to try and smash when you cast as a bonus on subsequent occurrence. It's a melee spell attack, so if Vicious Mockery works on melee spell attacks, it will work. So here comes the hand. I think it does.
Yep, that's his next attack.
Boom, the hand, clenched fist. Only an 11 to hit. So you dodge out of the way of the hand, Gandhi. And he's concentrating on that, I believe. Yep, concentrating on that. He is done. Norlas, you see Aaron is lying on the ground, being ripped out by that hound in the miasma of the cloud around the golem, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here and cast Magic Missile on the golem.
3 missiles streak out, smashing the golem for 9 points of force damage. Okay. And then Aaron, death save.
Boom.
Boom.
Stop it.
Is that a nat 20? No, it's an 18.
No.
Okay, so that's 1 success. And then also con save for the poison.
Thanks.
Oof.
So you are at disadvantage on checks and attacks. And the death save is actually a save, and it doesn't affect save, so you're okay there. Okay, so Aaron's got 1 success, so this little green circle with a 1 means 1 success. William, your turn.
So does the pulling out the mace have to be a melee attack or in melee range?
You think it's got to be a melee attack. That's what Gandhi said the ghost said.
Alright, I am going to put away my hand crossbow
But they
and
also
use my
said-
action to pull out.
You actually have to get a critical hit to do it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Well,
rare.
I'm gonna pull out my whip.
Okay.
And put away my hand crossbow.
Okay.
And that'll be
Okay, after William, Golem's turn. So now the Golem's trying to go through Topher. Oh no, he can just get right on up to Gandhi.
Mhm.
1,
Just
2,
gonna
3,
move right over my corpse.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Steps in your head.
And then tries to smash Gandhi, multi-attack and slam 1. 19 misses Gandhi, I think.
He's at 22 right now.
Yep. But he hits the 22. Creep. Minus 22.
So he attacks you.
Ow. That smarts.
You want to use a reaction, or you want him to attack you?
He can go ahead and attack.
Okay. 22 points of magic bludgeoning.
Ouch.
And he is done. That round is over. Gandhi, your turn. The hand that is all around you is kind of like insubstantial. You can move through its space. It doesn't block your movement at all.
That would provoke. I'll just go ahead and say, I will hit you with this stick. And I'll try to down the vampire with this thing here.
Okay. Oh, what a hit. 29 for 15?
Yep.
29 for 15. That knocks.
I can pull in the death strike. Oh, yeah, I don't need. Yeah.
29 for 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
29 for 15 points of damage.
That knocks him down. He goes down. The hand goes away. The golem seems to now be uncontrolled and just mindlessly attacking random people. So it didn't get much better on that front. Oh, also, you're immune to the golem's poison, so I'm just going to take this and make you already immune.
He's got another attack. It's an unarmed attack. He will attempt to grab the mace.
You don't think it out. You think the only chance you have of getting that mace is to make a critical hit on him,
or to maybe drop the golem,
or killing the golem. Yeah, but you don't think there's any way you can wrench it out of there unless you actually make a critical hit with a melee attack.
So I have to do the strikes anyway. So
okay.
I'll go ahead and attempt.
Okay.
I just got a 20.
25 for 7. Okay.
Magical. And then I will use. Probably need something else. So I'll use my bonus action just to do a martial arts attack on him.
Okay. Hit again for 6 more. Nice. Okay. After Gandhi, Topher. So Topher, make a con save, DC 15. See if you're poisoned. You're not, and now you're immune.
I move down here, grab my buddy that just dropped, and grab him and pull him away from taking the op attack.
Tell me where you want to move him to.
Move him over here to where the light is,
so
as far as I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can go there without a dash action. If you want to dash, you can go further.
And then that would be my action.
That's your movement, and it's a free interaction to grab Aaron's collar and start dragging. So your movement and your free interaction is done. The golem does swing at you when you try and get away, hitting you for 20 points of bludgeoning.
I'll take it happily, and then I'll bonus action healing word.
Okay, you have a full action left if you want to use a full action.
Well,
and a bonus action.
I guess with that, after him hitting me for 20, I'll take my crossbow. Well, no, he needs magical. Maybe can I do guiding bolt and then do heal?
Negative.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do my healing word and then use the rest of my action to drag him.
Dash. Okay.
To dash with him.
All right. Very good. So you get it back to there. Healing word. Go ahead and do your healing word button. 4 hit points back, Aaron. You can take off the green circle. You are conscious. You're on the ground now, though. Whatever you have in your hand is lying on the ground where you were standing. Because you dropped that. Topher's done. Norlas, your turn. Magic missile. 10 points of force damage to the golem. Okay.
Yep, and that's it for me.
Aaron, your turn. So you start on the ground. What do you want to do?
Yep. I'm going to stand up, kind of shake some of the rubble out of my shirt, and Just gonna viciously mock the giant.
The giant golem. Made out of bones and stone. Here's his wisdom save. Got a 15, I think makes it.
Yeah, it does.
Aaron is done. William.
I am going. Is the hound gone?
It did disappear. As soon as that vampire died, it disappeared.
Okay, I'm gonna be foolish and I'm gonna move up and try and melee out the.
Oh, that 20.
14 misses,
Nope.
21 hits, but does no damage. Because your whip's not magic, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay, after William, Golem's turn.
10 feet away.
Golem, multi-attacking Gandhi. Slam 1. He attacks you.
Ow. I'm going to try to reduce that damage. Inspiration die.
All right. Aaron, roll that inspiration for him. Bardic inspiration. So Gandhi's arm class is 22, and now it is 23, and that makes the Golem miss. Golem's second attack, slamming on Gandhi. It does not miss, though. It does 19 damage, Gandhi.
19.
Golem's done. Round's over. Gandhi, your turn.
Gandhi will do. He's still got his stick in him, but he's not. Yeah, no. He's going to smack this thing with the staff, hoping for nat 20. He's trying to target knocking the.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
case out.
Yeah. Any melee attack, you can do it. 15.
Yeah.
15 is not a hit.
Dang. And then he will do an strike, doing a karate chop.
Nice. 20.
10.
Did
But
10?
it's not a-
You did 10? Okay.
And
Got it.
then he will burn a key to cheat. He does a bonus action dodge.
Dodging. All right. Mark that key off. You're dodging. Next is Topher.
Topher decides that maybe he has to pull out the big guns, and he will do a guiding bolt at second level.
Do you want to use your inspiration on the attack?
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration on the attack.
Okay. Go for it. 25 is a hit. Second level guiding bolt's going to do 16 points of radiant damage, and the next thing to target him will have advantage. 16. And the radiant damage seemed to have full effect on him.
And then I'll use my last level 1 spell, I think it is. Or actually, I'll use another second level spell to bonus action cast Healing Word on.
Unfortunately, when you do a bonus action
Oh
spell,
yeah, that's right. I can't.
Right.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, yep. I guess that ends my turn.
Okay, after Topher, Norlas, your turn.
I can't do much damage to it other than my little thunder bonus. I don't think I want to take the advantage on the guiding bolt. So I am going to ready an action for after William. I'll move up and ready an action to attack after William attacks.
After Norlas is Aaron.
You can do the help action.
That's true. I'll do that.
So, Aaron, your turn.
I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. And then move where you want after that. And then, William, your turn. William, you're trying to whip the thing to get the mace out. Both of those miss. And then the Norlas, you gave Gandhi advantage, so he's going to have advantage on his first attack because you helped him.
Yep.
Golem's turn, though. Golem's trying to pound Gandhi to the ground. Disadvantage on his attacks because Gandhi's dodging. First one is a 23 for 18 bludgeoning.
Ow.
Second one is a 20.
Miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Golem's done, I think. The round's over. Gandhi, your turn.
I ain't got much left here. I'll stick it out. I swing away,
Nice.
and I do a kung fu kick.
Oh!
There it is. I kicked the
Okay,
base right
so
up.
let's go back to the first one. What was the first one? Remember, you got to announce the attack and
First,
damage.
9 points of damage.
9 points on the first, okay. Because remember,
Yeah.
you can stun, so you got to announce the damage for me.
Yeah,
Second one.
Subject to stun. So I do the Kung Fu kick. I hit the mace on a nat 20. I do 7 points of damage to the beast and knock out the mace.
Okay, so it'll be 8 points damage because you got crit. And the mace getting clattering to the ground takes 30 more hit points out of him, so you dropped him 38 hit points for that hit.
But that doesn't fell him.
Didn't fell him, though. Nope.
I'm worried. Then I will use my key to do bonus action dodge. Hopefully you won't roll as well again. And I have one left after this.
Okay. Okay, next to go is Topher.
Oh, and I yell out, "Oh, grab that. It is not for him."
He doesn't look like he would have any capability of putting the mace back. He's just blindly smashing things around him. So you think you've done your job getting the mace out, but now you gotta stop him.
Topher, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Topher's wondering if he could get in range to pick up the mace.
You don't think you need to. You don't think it will do anything.
No, I don't think it'll affect him.
No.
Hitting him with it.
Oh, no, because you won't be attuned.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take my I'll do another. Well, guiding bolt wasn't too great. I will try tolling the dead on it.
Okay. Let's see here. Necro works. Okay, here's his wisdom save. You got him. Roll me the toll the dead damage. 18 points of necrotic damage. Nicely done.
Yeah.
18. Boom. Anything else, Topher?
I can't do a bonus action after doing a cantrip. Can't look like healing word, right?
Yes, you can.
I'll drop a second level healing word on Gandhi.
Awesome. Roll that. Gandhi, you get 8 hit points back. All right, Topher, move where you want.
Kind of like peeing in the wind right now, but hey, we're trying.
Norlas, your turn. Oh, your ready to action would have gone off. You could do that first and then take your action.
Well, I said I was going to help. So.
Oh, that's right. You helped. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to help Gandhi again.
Helping Gandhi again. Okay. Aaron, your turn.
I'm gonna viciously mock the golem.
All right. Wisdom save for the golem. No.
Oof.
It's oblivious to your mocks. Finish your move where you want. Then William, your turn.
Right.
I drop my whip to the ground and pull out my hand crossbow and start unloading.
All right. Fire away. 10's a miss. 27's a hit for 8. And 18's a hit for 10. Nice. Doing some damage to him now. Golem smashing on Gandhi. Hopefully Gandhi can dodge this time. 11's a miss. 12's a miss. Gandhi. Advantage on your first attack.
Yep. Got the staff.
Crit.
Very great. But it's only 10 points. Oh, wait. But I just strike it like this using my last key.
7. So 17. Nice. Got it.
Got to do that on a key. So, unfortunately, I won't be doing a bonus action dodge. And I get another strike.
Yep.
This will be a karate chop.
That's a hit for 8 more. And then?
And I still have a bonus action.
Yeah. Martial arts attack if you want.
Yep. Kung Fu kick.
Ooh, hit again for 10 more. God, you guys are knocking down the thing now fast. Topher, your turn.
Tolling it.
Wisdom save 14. Got it again for 13 more. Norlas, I forgot to have you make a con save last time on the start of your turn. Go to make a con save this time. It won't matter because you're helping, but maybe you'll be immune. Yeah, you're immune now.
Okay.
In case it matters later.
Yep.
Topher's done. Norlas.
I'm going to keep helping.
Aaron, your turn.
V-mock.
Viciously mocking the thing. You got him. 8. So he's immune to psychic.
That's okay.
All right. I might have accidentally let that work once time before. William, your turn.
Does he still disadvantaged?
No. William, that's a miss. That's a miss. 17 connects for 9 points, and the thing drops to the ground, stones and bones clattering down the stairs.
Ghost.
Whew, you guys are victorious.
I fought the golem.
Okay, so you gather around the vampire, and you find that he's just a man in vampire makeup.
An undertaker, no less.
An undertaker, you're pretty sure. He has on him all sorts of notes and papers for the book he's writing. It's a trashy love novel between vampires and those they control. And the main protagonist is named Avez Vet. And reading through it, you find out quite a bit about vampiric abilities. This guy definitely has done his research.
That's just his name backwards.
It is just his name backwards. The Sanguine Chronicles, Book 1, Sweet Death. Taking the time to read some of the pages, they're just drivel. They're terribly, terribly written.
Is it a secret code?
No.
Maybe the rogue can decipher this.
At least not that you're able to figure out anytime soon. You also find, of course, you found enough blue lichen to satisfy Durnan's request. You find the Mace of Smiting, which you take with you. The ghost never reappears, so you don't need to give it back to the ghost. Tev, you find on him, he wears a single silver earring depicting a holy symbol of Savros, which is the god of diviners and truth speakers. So you take that. You take whatever coin he has in his purse and his pockets. And since you had repaired the upstairs room, the mine you think is safe for now. No chance of collapsing now. And indeed, where the golem was excavating, you think would lead into Undermountain. So you can report that knowledge back. And
we will do.
That is the end. So you come back. You come back to the Yawning Portal.
I pick up my rapier before we head back.
Okay. Durnan is happy to see the blue lichen you bring him, and he treats you all to the Bluetooth ale that he makes at the Yawning Portal on the night that he taps the keg. And that is the end.
Topher now has a chewing habit.
Okay, there's a couple things that you guys get. Having brought back all the lichen, you have Endless Bluetooth Ale. So it's a story award that Durnan provides all the Bluetooth ale you can drink whenever you visit. Brewed from blue lichen grown on skeletons of dwarves left in the Stonebone mines. The strong dwarven ale is a rich sapphire color and has a faint earthy taste. And every time you drink it, you have to make a 12 con save or your bones and teeth turn dark blue for 24 hours.
I wonder if I'd be into that.
Yeah, I think you are. It's a poison effect.
Good.
The Mace of Smiting. That is a rare item. Oh, it actually does not. Yeah, you could have picked it up. It does not require attunement.
Oh, that would have been perfect against this thing.
The head
of my stick.
The head of the mace features an angry dwarven face. It's +1 to attack and damage. It's +3 versus constructs. If you roll a 20 on attack, you deal an extra 7 bludgeoning, 14 bludgeoning versus construct, and if it has 25 or less hit points after taking the damage, it's destroyed. If you own it, however, you gain an unending thirst for good ale. And as you become intoxicated, the face on the mace becomes jovial. The longer you go without drinking, the angrier the face appears.
Well, that goes well with the story award.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of Into the Dark. So if you guys used resources like healers kits and stuff like that, type that in the chat, and I'll put that in the summary for you. You don't have to type in your free healing potions if you use those. Those all go away anyway. So only permanent stuff you used.
I used up 1 of 2 potions of greater healing.
So type that in.
I miss it already.
And let's see, I think I have my DCI number there. Yeah, 3100805911. And TCP and ACP, you got 4 TCP and 4 ACP. And if you take the full, that would be 10 downtime and 1 renown. But you can take half if you like. Anything else? I think that's it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Tom.
Yep, thank you.
Running in next week if you're not signed up.
Next week or 2 weeks?
Next week, actually.
Next week. I'm going to convention next week.
Oh, no.
on, so I cannot attend.
Oh, is that the Battle Royale?
No, I'm running the next one in this series in a week.
Ooh.
But it's
Yeah.
super full right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah, I might have to unsign up for that.
I saw a 10th level monk signed up next week, so I'm perfectly replaced.
That's right. Monks are great because they set the whole rest of the party up. You didn't get a single stun off, did you?
No,
They
one
always
time
made their saves. Usually,
I don't use that because they make their saves all the time.
usually
This was way
monks,
back-
usually monks set up their other party members pretty good. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage on their own, but the low level guys love it because they're attacking guys who are stunned.
We were kind of short on magic weapons, I think.
Yeah, you had just your weapons on the monk and the weapon on William.
I could have probably tossed my weapon over for somebody else to use.
It's true. Then you could have just used your unarmed attacks.
Yeah. 'cause
Yep,
I'm-
that would have been good.
But I like having